Hi, you're watching Review Machines, the most interesting machines for work and fun. Well, Yamaha Grizzly, I think I shouldn't introduce this quad to you. There is every reason to say that this ATV is one of the most popular quads in the world. This machine is considered as the most reliable and heavy duty. There are numerous Grizzly fans throughout the world. Today we will check this quad in very tough conditions, and moreover, we will listen to real owner of Grizzly and find out all the truth about this machine for 3 years of very hard riding. So as you know, there are several Yamaha Grizzly with different engines, and we have the most powerful model with 700cc engine. Why this machine is so reliable? At first, it has a very durable frame that can endure the most aggressive style of driving. Then it's equipped with a very qualitative variator that requires to change its belt very seldom as opposed to other brands. Power steering system also has a good reputation and doesn't trouble the owner. Four-stroke engine Yamaha has only one cylinder, and many people say it's a drawback, cause it's noisy and suffers from overheating. Well, maybe, but I know for sure this engine proved to be very reliable, and additional radiator will solve all the problems. Dimensions tell us this quad is designed for a single rider, but certainly it's possible to take a passenger, but Grizzly doesn't like it. Now I have to mention the main drawback of the machine. This quad is rather unstable on slopes as a result of compact size. Especially you should be careful if you equip your quad with the bigger than standard wheels. Decent plastic, a very power-intensive suspension and many other good features add to Grizzly reputation. Our quad is equipped with power steering system that I think is strongly recommended. The display is very bright and clear. First of all, it's very interesting to listen to an owner of this quad about his experience. How long have you been having this quad? For about 3 years, and I'm happy. Well, frankly speaking, what advantages and drawbacks of this quad you can tell? At first, the most important advantage is certainly reliability. Then it's very light machine, maybe the lightest in the class. And at the same time, it's rather powerful, so this quad is able to provide best performance in the severest conditions. As to the drawbacks, well, the main thing is possibly the fact that the quad is rather unstable on slopes, and you should be particularly careful if you have bigger than standard wheels. Then the anthers sometimes may be ripped, but I don't think it's only Grizzly's problem, it's peculiar for all the quads. Then I think front supports can have been more durable, they can easily sustain regular riding, but may be damaged in the most rough terrain. Spare parts certainly are rather expensive, but you should take into account that the quad really seldom breaks. Chinese parts are cheaper, but in the long run you will spend more, cause their durability leaves much to be desired. Okay, do you recommend Grizzly for buying? Sure, I can guarantee you will be satisfied. We asked the owner to put an emphasis on drawbacks, so you may get an impression that Grizzly is rather unreliable, but of course it's not. We just wanted you to learn about weak points, but as a matter of fact, Grizzly has a very good reputation throughout the world. You may find numerous positive feedbacks about it. If you do not need to ride with the passenger, you may be sure this quad will suit you. On one hand, sometimes it may be unstable, but on the other hand, it's very light and can tackle many obstacles without much effort. Powerful, reliable and simple. With Grizzly you will be able to get through any off-road ambush. There is every reason to say that Grizzly absolutely deserves its perfect reputation. Certainly there are some little drawbacks, but on the whole, we undoubtedly can recommend this machine. I hope my review was useful for you. Thanks for watching, please consider subscribing. It will be many more interesting materials. Goodbye.